Hi everybody, I'm Dash Galaxy from the forums, and I'm going to be introducing some strategies about building teams, which might be useful if you're planning on entering Simon Strange's team building challenges thread on the forums. Building your team, it's also a good idea to keep in mind the stats on your team card. Now, luckily, Team 47 gets a 3 Fortitude bonus, which makes a big difference when your base is only 4. And it has an interesting power that kind of changes the game a little bit in a very significant way. So we're going to be looking at Team 47 for our team card. It has a significant bonus to Fortitude, that's 3 Fortitude, and it has a very interesting power here. If an inactive kaiju refuses your challenge, your active character gains 2 ferocity and may immediately attack that team's active character. This changes the game quite a bit because normally challenges are generally ignored. But in this case, there might be reasons to do challenges more often for both sides. Although I opted for a different kaiju in my post on the forums, I'm going to use Bubbles for the sake of this video. Then we also have Atelis, Brontopteryx, and Kiora. The first thing I need to look at is the fortitude of each of these kaiju. They should all have 4 fortitude. That is because the rules on the back of this card state that I need to select any 4 kaiju who have exactly 4 fortitude. For a savvy team builder though, it's not enough to just pick 4 random kaiju with 4 fortitude and call it a day. What you really need to look at are these attributes right here. Claws, wings, tail on this one. Teeth, wings, claws, and tail on this one. Claws, shield, and tail on this one. And armor on this one. Now obviously Bubbles is our odd man out here. Everybody else has both claws and tail, which is why Bubbles might not actually be a great pick for this hand, but I chose him to show something else later. On these cards here, these are combat cards, you can see a few little icons next to damage and toughness. This icon here means that you receive bonus, or you do bonus damage if you have a tail. Over here under damage you can see you have bonus damage if you have a claw, and bonus toughness if you have armor. More claw bonuses here, also shield and armor, and a bevy of bonuses right here. And the last thing to mention is, of course, powers. Here's Atelis' power. When Atelis takes damage, he may draw 3 cards and discard 1. This is very useful in combat. Every time you take a hit, you get 3 new cards and you get to discard 1. That's very powerful. Then you have this one. All players deal -1 damage with any skilled attack. This can be quite useful because it helps to mitigate a little bit of damage from your opponent because your team has only 4 base fortitude plus 3 from the team fortitude. Then this one here, Kiora's reckless attacks gain damage effect to draw 1 combat card. Again, this is quite nice because you get to draw combat cards fairly often, and just to show that you can build this way, plus 2 damage with reckless attacks. Now both of these receive damage from reckless attacks. There's also another card that I don't have on me that has a bonus to reckless attacks. And so I just wanted to show that that's another way to build as well, to look at common features and powers. And so in my case, I'm benefiting when I use moves like Frenzy and moves like Flail. For Bubbles, he does +2 extra damage, and for Kiora gets to draw an extra card every time she uses that kind of attack. Well, I hope that was helpful, and I hope that helps anybody who's thinking about entering the team building contest or challenge on the forums. I'm Dash Galaxy, and thanks for watching.